There we are. Yes. Greetings from the Erie Coast. This is Mad Chad. Freya Vigi me Freya bless on this wonderful Friday. Beautiful Friday. It's a weird kind of day. It's like 50, 60 degrees, but high humidity. I don't know. Interesting indeed. But it's a good day. It's a good day. Tell you about those who did not have a good day. Those Americans that are trapped in Afghanistan, left there by Trader Joe's militia / incompetent regime. And at least we forget that 13 servicemen and women died at Gate, Kabul, Afghanistan, along with 2 other poor souls. 300 plus people lost arms, legs, and limbs. Things that don't grow back. A lot of them service members as well. Every day, never forget, and never forget whose fault this is. And yes, deploy knife hands. But there was hope. Folks getting him out. Task Force Argo, Task Force Pineapple, Project Exodus, Project Dynamo, Christian Coalition, Mighty Oak Foundation, just name a few. And at least we forget that 800, 900 plus individuals are still incarcerated over the J6 tobacco hail. There's political prisoners without sentencing, without bail, torture, solitary confinement conditions, someone lost an eye. There have been suicides. Every day, never forget, and never forget whose fault this is. And yes, definitely deploy more knife hands. But there's hope. Thousands of people, family, friends, loved ones, charitable organizations, law firms doing pro bono work, even some senators, congressmen, representatives, judges, former presidents, soon to be president, and Supreme Court getting into the fray. Yeah. Meanwhile, I don't know. Meanwhile, election soon. The election is very, very soon. Some have already doing early voting. That's interesting, and the polls are already showing that it's like 63, 65 to 41 in favor of Trump. Yeah, already, just with tallying. And so Prepper Now made a good point that if we don't vote, this election, which could be the last election, it's going to show everybody the truth. So we've seen what happened with the last election, the last presidential selection. The last presidential selection, and how they did everything. Their methodology was, this is the age of information. You can't hide shit from us now anymore. Everything comes to light. So there's so many people are gonna go, wait a minute, what the fuck? So if they try something, it's going to be very, very hard for them to do any kind of election shenanigans. Really, because whatever they do, whatever they try, it's going to be like, well, here we go again, right? Here we go again. Same old shit again, right? So they gotta pull something new from the box. They gotta pull something new out of their toolbox. And so what could that be? Well, there's a lot of speculations, and one of them is Sever Vord, right? So who knows? There's always that, wake up, activate the useful idiots and have them do their thing in public, have we the people respond and then crack down on we the people, justifying some type of action. They've already authorized lethal force upon the people. Well, the DOD gave themselves authorization. Yeah. Do they really want to kick the hornet's nest? Because once you do that, no one is safe, even them. So, even if they flee the countryside, flee the country and get in their little planes and fly away, they're still not going to be safe. But it's that's the way it is. I don't know. Could it be that they suspend everything and have us a little WW cubed, right? So, I don't know. I don't know. We know that shenanigans are abound. Shenanigans inbound, right? Shenanigans are inbound. See what happens, right? Meanwhile, just carry on, right? Carry on. I used to hate this term, chive on. Chive on. We had an officer who used to say that. And we're like, that's so fucking stupid. And you're like, he'd say chive on. I'd be like, sour cream and chive on? Or is it just chives? Are we just getting the chives? Because chives by itself is whatever. Very lackluster. Oh, speaking of which, lackluster Fridays will happen tonight around 7 p.m. And then, yes, more and then, right? I will be a guest over at Wolfang for a spooky time. Ooh. Yeah. I don't know. Ought to be good times. I've got some stories. I'm a skeptic and a critic when it comes to the supernatural stuff. Even though I've done a lot of study and shit in it, well read on things of that nature. But there are some shit that I've seen and heard that I just can't explain. Yeah, so this ought to be good times. So you'll check that out. It would be Lackluster Fridays at 7, and then over at Wolf Fangs around 8. Ought to be good times for a spooky, hi, right? Let's see if I can do it. I've worked so many haunted houses, haunted trails and stuff. Amateur makeup artist and actor, and so this. Let's see if I can do this. There you go. Charity was like, "What the fuck? Why are you making so much noise?" Oh, yeah, you hear that from the it was clownish kind of thing. Yeah, the evil clown thing. I used to watch the evolution of Halloween, and there was a one point in time where the evil clown was the thing, and of course, I'll get you, my pretty, that kind of thing, the witches, but that evil clown laugh in piercing the darkness, while you're walking through, just like what the fuck. I used to try to get that heebie-jeebie kind of thing. When you get that, you get a grown-ass man just go, you get the heebie-jeebies, and he's shaking all over. I'm like, come on, piss your pants. Come on. Do it. So, I don't know, just good times. And kids, scaring the hell out of kids. I mean, give them nightmares. I mean, seriously, give them nightmares. This is what it's all about, right? I mean, you look at the passage of time, the evolution. Mommy and daddy used to tell kids scary fucking stories to make them go to bed at night and be good little children. And then later on, they would go, wait a minute, that was stupid. Crack what's his name? Kraken? No, not Kraken. Crackus. Crotus. Oh shit. The anti-Santa Claus. The guy that the hairy monster that would come in and steal little children and pluck out their eyeballs and throw them in their sack, and take off because they didn't brush their teeth at night, that kind of thing. So kids growing up, they're like, wait a minute, that was false. That was stupid. I'm going to use that on my kids. So, I mean, it just perpetuates, So, it's always good times, right? And not everybody, but a lot of people love to be scared, right? I learned early on to wear a cup when you're doing things. Wear a cup and no measure, because people will lash out you, just lash out at you, and of course wear a cup, because if you're in proximity to little kids, that's like their first target. It's right there, so they're gonna bam, right in the schnuggies. I love that. Shout out to that guy that made schnuggies a thing. So Just good times. I mean, it's always been good times. Halloween times, and so yeah, check that out tonight. Lackluster Fridays, thumbs down, fuck you, right? And later on, we'll be woofang with a spooky live stream. Ooh, yeah. Anyway, it's been Matt Shad and a Sleepy Charity. We're probably gonna go for a walk here soon. Um, yes, go Team Devildawg. Go Team Devildawg. Fuck brain surgery. He's still recuperating from brain surgery. Go to Devildawg Prepper. Like, sub, share, subscribe. Do the things. He's at 474 subs right now. Let's get that brother up to about at least 500 today. So like, sub, share, subscribe, comment on all his videos, watch all his videos, get his watch hours up, all those things. And yeah, let's get him going. Yeah, he's legit. And well, what I'm forgetting. My mind is racing with Halloween stuff and scary spooky stuff. So yeah, go Team Linda. Go Team Linda. Fuck cancer. She's still fighting cancer, kicking ass and taking names. So please give your thoughts and prayers to Team Linda. So Team Devildawg, Team Linda, and go Team Joe. Go Team Joe. Fuck addiction. He is still recuperating from his quit cold turkey kind of thing, which almost killed him. Yeah, his ending his drinking and doing drugs almost killed him, and that's been confirmed. Yeah. Yeah. So go to Joe Morgan's channel. Like, sub, share, subscribe. Give him some words of encouragement. Listen to his story. It's a very powerful story. It really is. And yeah, go check that out. So this has been Matt Shad. Every day, never forget.